moving again. This will hinder our vision. We must remain...
What do you want? Oh, yes. I'd forgotten about that. These are okay, I guess. Should be able to salvage something from them. If you ever find ore in the
committed to his work, Paimon will give him that.
hard work is all
His temper isn't great, but leave it to him and he'll be able to forge what you need. Hey, there's a lady over there waving to you. Let's go and see what she wants.
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Actually, I have had my eye on you for a...
You've had your eye on him, eh? Has she been causing some mischief?
Oh, that is not what I meant at all. Being on the lookout for great adventurers is part of my job. When I look at you, I see one with the potential to rival the great adventurers of legends.
Paimon sees it too. Paimon always feels safe adventuring with him.
Nevertheless, to the adventurer, experience is far more precious than potential. You must accumulate adventurer experience to increase your adventure rank. Time is of the essence. Allow me to brief—
Wait, are you saying we're like official adventurers now?
Do not worry. The Adventurers Guild does not charge a membership fee, or in short, there are lots of benefits, but no drawbacks to be— New recruits these days certainly do not beat around the bush. Basically, the Adventurers Guild rewards you every time you're adventuring. Here is a new member's gift for you. You will need to return here to claim rewards in the future. Without further ado, please allow me to officially welcome you, our new avid adventurer, into the guild. Here is your adventurer handbook. A new member coming aboard is a momentous occasion. It has a record of and it is also proof. Oh, and one more thing. Sometimes you will find yourself stuck at a certain adventure rank. When this happens, you need to perform some impressive feats to gain further recognition from the guild.
Impressive feats? Sounds like hazing to me.
They are simply specific adventures that allow you to ascend to the next adventure rank on completion. But that will come later. Opportunities to win recognition will come as you gain more. That will do for today. We will have plenty. Ad Astra Abyssosk, adventurer. With effort, you shall reach the star. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Traveler, I've been looking for you everywhere. How's that wind glider I gave you last time? Seems like it's really growing on you. But then again, you don't have a gliding license, do
A gliding license?
Isn't it obvious? You gotta have a gliding...
Oh, but we've been gliding for ages now. This is the first we've heard about it.
Yeah, you've been gliding all over the place. Everyone's noticed.
So, you came looking for us because you want to give us a gliding?
No way! The Knights of Favonius have strict rules. You need to pass an exam, and only then will... Today, I'm here as an examiner to oversee your official... I gave you your wing glider, so this is my responsibility.
An exam? What a pain in the butt. Then
I'm sure you'll glide through it. I mean, the whole city saw how well you flew the day that Storm Terror attacked. But we do need to... Here, take this gliding manual. No need to memorize it. Just be familiar with everything in there. For example, only one person per wing glider. No carrying anything over the set weight limit. No taking off using an animo slime, and so on and so forth. Anyway, be sure to read it, okay? I had to read a load of big, thick books too when Lisa was teaching me magic.
wow, that's a big old book.
Great, come find me when you're done. I'll be at Windrise.
The Knights of Favonius gliding manual does not sound like a fun read.
When the first wisp of wind brushed across the land, birds that yearned for the sky had wings, but no way to fly. They asked the animal god, "How can we reach the heavens?" To which the animal god replied, "You have yet to find that which is most important." As the god spoke, the wind thrust the seeds of a dandelion high into the sky. The birds thrust out their wings, but the breeze was all too mild, leaving them to stumble across the earth. So they went to the gorge, where the wind showed off its wild and incomparable strength. They threw themselves off the cliff and flapped their wings amongst the howling winds until they were able to fly freely in the sky. To the animal god they went to gleefully say, "We understand now. All we needed was a stronger wind to fly." In reply, the animal god said, "What you lacked was not wind, but courage. It is courage that has allowed you to become the first flying birds of this world."
That's a cool story, but Anyway...
Is this an answer from this world?
Great, you're here. Did you have a good read-through of the gliding manual? Got all the rules down? Sounds like it was a real drag. Ugh, the gliding manual is super dry.
Really? Paimon thought there was
Cool stories? Oh, you must mean the example cases in the appendix. Some of them I like. My favorite one is about the illegal Animo Slime takeoff. Apparently, if you pop an Animo Slime and take off in the burst of wind, it shoots you up really, really high. I really want to try it.
No, not that story. Paimon meant the one with the little bird who wanted to learn to fly.
What? Let me take a look. Oh, shoot. This is the storybook I used to read as a kid. Oops, sorry. I put both books in the same pile and must have grabbed the wrong one when I was leaving.
How in the heck do you confuse a bedtime story with an instruction manual?
This is so embarrassing. It's because maybe deep down inside, that fairy tale is the thing that truly taught me how to glide. What you lacked was not wind. It's courage that's allowed. Reading that gave me the courage to glide, to become, but anyway, don't be nervous. Okay then, you just need to follow the marked... You nailed it! But it's no surprise, given the way you handle your glider in a storm. The next part of the exam is in Mondstadt. See you there. Don't...
Alrighty then, you heard her. Back to the city. Let's not keep her waiting.
before. Glide through the markers. Seems like you've got the hang of wind gliding.
Easy! You've flown this way before anyway!
Once you've passed this final stage, you'll finally be able to just keep thinking about that license.
Windborne Traveler, you are required to land at once by the order of the Knights of Favonius. I am Otto of the Knights of Favonius.
What's going on?
Please, show me your gliding license. It is against the law to glide without a license. I am arresting you under Section 7, Article 12 of the Mondstadt Penal Code. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will forever carry on the wind.
Wait, I'm an instructor. This is a gliding exam.
Oh, I see. Well, you picked a bad time to hold your gliding exam.
Really? Why?
The Knights of Favonius received a report from a sister at the cathedral claiming she saw Raptor gliding around these parts.
Raptor?
A known criminal in Mondstadt. He always uses...
Wow, he flies fast then.
So far, we haven't managed to catch him. Our plan this time was to draw him into the cathedral with a precious artifact, but he escaped with the artifact. Fortunately, one of the sisters put some secret markings on the artifact using elemental... But he was too fast, and we couldn't even...
Well, if you need help chasing down a gliding criminal, I'm the one for the job.
As far as I know, he was last seen near Springvale.
Leave it to me. With us chasing him down together, he doesn't stand it. Once we've got this Raptor guy, we'll pick up where we left off. But no need to worry. I'll be sure... Springvale. There must be some clue. The sister from the cathedral put some secret animal.
Use your elemental sight and keep your eyes peeled. Ooh, hey, what do you think this is?
It looks like a broken tree branch.
Oh, how do we know if this was left by raptor or an animo slime?
Animo slimes are airborne creatures. They don't leave marks on the ground unless someone stomped on one to take off.
Wait, are you telling me people actually do that?
Either way, let's make a mental note of these markings. A strip of cloth with animo markings on it. Looking at the design and the way it's woven, there's a good chance it came from a wing.
Wow, Outriders have to be textile experts now?
If this really belongs to Raptor, it must mean his wind glider is broken. It appears that the elemental markings point...
Well, do you think he ran off ahead?
There's only one way to find out. Come on, we should keep following the markings.
Ooh, what's that? Looks like something's going on up ahead.
It sounds like there's a battle going on. Cut that quick. Let's...
Thank goodness, the Knights of Favonius have arrived. The hilly trolls won't dare pursue me any longer.
What happened?
I can't believe it, but
Hilly churls. But I thought the Knights of Favonius had cleared out most of...
it's a small camp not too far from the village. The route, but today, some crazy...
Now,
Oh, it really riled them up. They chased the funny-looking fellow as he fled, which brought... I managed to get away, but they smashed my fruit carts to smithereens.
Funny looking. In what...
He was holding on to something. Must have been heavy because he couldn't glide in a straight line to save his... Honestly, people like that shouldn't be allowed in the skies. It doesn't take a genius to know you're not supposed to carry heavy objects while gliding. I'm gonna report that idiot and make sure he gets his license revoked.
Heavy object. Tell me, did you see what...
I managed to catch a glimpse as I ran from the hilly churls.
Seems like a strong lead. Oh, and don't worry. As soon as I...
Another test subject. Suffocate.
You're open with the wind!
Freeze. Suffocate.
Have a taste of this!
Freeze. Suffocate. Freeze. Have a little taste. Freeze. I got carried.
Dodge this!
Pig freeze. Test subject.
Disappear!
Freeze. Pig. Wrong test subject.
Apart from the hilly churls, there's a bunch of funny-looking people, too.
Judging from the type of wind gliders they've got, I'd say this lot is with Raptor.
But if that's the case, what are they hanging around here for?
I wonder... Well, this measly bunch can't slow us down, that's for sure. But we also haven't found the artifact, which means Raptor still has it on him. Forget these guys. Come on, let's keep following the elemental markings.
Huh. Look where we are.
The elemental power on the artifact Raptor must have realized the markings would give away his position. That way, when the effect wears off, he won't get away with this. There's only one way over there. Raptor must be up ahead. However, it looks like the only way we can catch up.
But there's a ton of enemies below. They'll definitely attack us.
If we're gonna do this, we'll have to glide and defeat them in one... You still had one stage to go in your exam.
Yeah, but what's that got to...
How about we make this the third and final stage of your gliding exam?
Are you sure that's how the exam is supposed to go?
It's a custom version of the exam, designed by yours truly. Besides, the normal version of the exam wouldn't be fit for the hero. So, what do you say? Woohoo! Good and prepare for takeoff. Raptor awaits you once you defeat all these enemies. Then that gliding license... breezed through it. You're a natural. I knew you'd be fine. All that's left now is to grab ourselves a raptor. Let's go! Bet you can't keep up with me!
Hit! Come a little closer. You've been a naughty boy.
Cool it.
Bet you can't keep up with me! I'll race you there! Looks like there's no way across.
Amber! Over there!
If you insist on chasing me, so be it.
You must be Raptor.
I don't need to escape. There's no way you can make it over.
Oh, it is pretty
Oh, little girl, why don't you run along home now and let your...
Hey, watch it! You're talking to a Knights of Favonius outrider. You'll be so... You're right. Ugh, he's right there in front of us. If only...
So how did he get across? Can you see anything with your elemental sight?
Bye-bye, kid.
Oh no,
We can't hesitate any longer.
But...
Don't worry. I'm the gliding champion of monsters.
Oi, Outrider! You have less chance of surviving this than jumping off the Animo God statue in Mondstadt without your wind glider.
Paimon sees your point. If you rule out everything that's completely impossible...
Remember that book I left? The first birds couldn't fly. Flight was their reward for their courage to plunge into the canyon. Be my witness. Raptor says I'll never make it.
Wait! Stop! You'll never make it! Come on, off you go now. Back...
Raptor says I'll never make it. The wind says I... Get him!
Amber! No! You're gonna fall! You're gonna... It's a wind current! She's gliding! Amber's gliding!
You're crazy, kid! You must have known about the wind current. There's no way you would have jumped otherwise.
The wind takes care of those who have courage. Now sit still and await your arrest, like a good little boy. No escape!
Freeze! Freeze!
Bet you can't keep up with me!
Freeze!
Just you watch.
Freeze! Freeze!
You're open. Direct assault.
Hey!
Freeze!
You're open. With the wind.
Just you watch.
All right, I got him! I only noticed the wind current from in the air. It would be suicide to try and escape in the direction Raptor was going. In other words, the only way Raptor could have gotten out would be this way.
Aha! So he was just trying to... Little did he know, we're not so easily fooled.
It was all thanks to your sharp thinking. Just like a wise man once said. At the end of the day...
What you did now looked more like...
it was... I kind of...
Sorry.
Well, you see, the thing is, Mondstadt is all, no glide zone this. Nope. Every time I get my license, it keeps getting revoked. I must have taken the exam, but I always pass the first time. I guess my...
Let's go and get a copy of the real gliding manual from Acting Grandmaster Jean.
I'll head off first, because I need... Once you're back in the city, don't forget to come find me at the cathedral.
She just can't sit still, can she? Guess that's why she's the Outrider. When this is all done and dusted, let's head to the cathedral in Mondstadt. Getting this gliding license is
anything the knights can do for you.
Congratulations! Here is your gliding license. I'm not surprised, though. You are a natural after all. Oh, and I'll sign you up for the next wind gliding championship. I glide so fast that no one can keep up. It's just, oh, fighting talk. Well, until I kick your butt in the championship, make sure you obey the rules. Whatever you...
Oh, brother. If you ask me, that's a bit rich coming from Amber.
Wind blade!